Hello again, everyone. It's Vince Vora from TradeWinds.com, and this is our update for December 5th, 2016. Let's take a quick look at today's markets. Well, again, more upside, and in fact, the equity markets completely ignored the Italian referendum, the no vote one, by the way, and they continued to add to their gains. The Dow was up about 40 points by the close, while the S&P was up about 0.5%, and the Nasdaq was up a full percent. The Russell also gapping higher and actually closing near its highs. That was the one difference. The Russell actually closed near its highs of the day, while the other three pulled back before the end of the session. But gains across the board today for the equity markets. Bonds also held up, trying to find a bottom there. Gold actually doing a bit better of a job finding a bottom here. It was much lower. Actually came below that 1160 mark before bouncing and closing slightly below the previous close. While crude at the close of the session was actually up 11 cents, has continued to pull back slightly since, but did put in a fresh new high today at 52.28. Now, we did have some news. Apple today saying that their iWatch sales have dropped 70%, so not a very good sign at all. And I mean, considering that data, it was down roughly about 80 cents or so. That's not bad considering that data. You'd think we'd be down much sharper than that. We were earlier in the session and then pulled back a little, but this pattern still does not look good. I mean, momentum's kind of flattening out a little here, but it certainly looks like we could make another run for these lows near 104. Now, let's just quickly look at the other time frames. The weekly doesn't actually look very, very bad at all. We still have momentum to the upside here, although we've got to keep an eye on this because it is pulling back here. And if it breaks that trend line, we could obviously get lower prices. And monthly, you can see the momentum on monthly has turned. And looks like we could be heading lower there. So not a very good picture for Apple. Now, there's news also from Amazon today, and Amazon introduced their new Amazon Go service. And basically like a grocery store, but instead of going in and having to pick up your items and go to the cash register and pay or use self-checkout, once you get into the store, you launch your Amazon app, and then anything you take off the shelves just immediately gets charged to your Amazon account. You could simply walk out the store. So sounds really convenient. We'll see how it works out. But the stock obviously got a big boost from it, up about 19 points today. And this is going to be interesting because, as you know, this is one of the FANG stocks that has been rolling over. And today's move, although it was significant, is simply a move back to that downward sloping moving average. So we'll see if it continues on and breaks above here, or if it gets rejected and comes back to test these lows around 710. It's going to be very interesting to watch, but that should all happen this week. That's about it for now. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you on our next update.